This is your Hdsr Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Hesperia Christian hitters power 3 home runs to blast past Big Bear 10-7, winning the Cross Valley League Championship and top seed from the CVL in the postseason. Arlen Coaster, fellow sophomore Aiden Ortega, and winning pitcher Cody New drive the ball out of Patriots Field on an afternoon of gusting winds this 26th day of April, the good year 2022. The game began with Patriots starter Kyle Day striking out Big Bear's leadoff hitter on 3 pitches and eventually striking out the side in the first. But Big Bear parlays a base hit, a hit batsman, and a base on balls to load the bases, then punch a base hit through the middle to score 2 runs before strikeouts 2 and 3 end the top of the first. Hesperia Christian comes in to hit, trailing 2-0. With leadoff hitter Caleb Audet aboard by way of a walk, Luke Skinner beats out a bunt, putting runners on the corners with nobody out for the team's leading hitter, Arlen Coaster. The slugging sophomore falls behind 0-2 before hammering a hanging curve well beyond the left center field fence, erasing Big Bear's lead and putting the Patriots on top 3-2. First home run of the season for Arlen Coaster, whose 2 hits on the day raised his batting average to a team-high .416.
Arlen, how important was it to put runs on the scoreboard after they took the lead in the top of the first?
It was really important. Like, we needed those runs, and I've been getting in a lot of RBIs this year, and it's really good.
Congratulations on that big hit and the later RBIs. Good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.
Good job.
Kyle Day drops a base hit in front of Big Bear's left fielder to set the table for Aiden Ortega and his long ball heroics. First of 2 hits this game for Kyle Day, whose .400 batting average is second highest on the team. Aiden Ortega entering this game with a .380 batting average, batting 7th in Coach Rick Parrish's batting order. Aiden Ortega laces a line drive laser shot over the center field fence, capping the Patriots' 5-run first that gives them a 3-run lead over the Bears. Aiden Ortega's 2 hits this game elevate his batting average to .393 entering the playoffs. This is his 6th multiple hit game of the season. Big Bear pushes 3 runs across in the 3rd to tie the score. It is Aiden Ortega igniting the rally that puts the Patriots back up. In the 4th, he advances to second when the catcher throws behind the runner on the attempt to pick him off. Number 9 hitter Kenny Lewis comes through in the clutch. 2 outs, 2 strikes on him. The sophomore's single scores Aiden Ortega, and it is 6-5 Patriots at the end of 4. Cody New has come on in the 4th, and now he has to work out of a jam in the 5th. He makes an excellent play covering first for the 2nd out of the inning, then fans the next hitter to bring his team into hit, still leading by 1. Luke Skinner laces a ground rule double in the bottom of the 5th. 1 of 2 hits for the Patriots junior, who enters the playoffs with a .357 batting average. Cody New steps in with 2 outs and steps into this off-speed delivery, swatting it over the center field fence for his 2nd home run of the year. The Patriots' lead is 8-5 after 5. But the resilient Bears bear down and battle back, scoring 2 in the 6th. The Patriots escape further damage when shortstop Caleb Audet snags the line drive and executes the unassisted double play, ending Big Bear's half of the 6th. The Patriots add to their lead on Arlen Coasters 2-out double, driving in Kenny Lewis to make it 9-7. Team high 27th run driven in on the year for Arlen Coaster. Cody New goes the other way and burns the left fielder. Arlen Coaster scores, and Hesperia Christian leads by 3. Cody New's day at the plate leaves him with 26 RBIs and a .381 batting average. Now he needs 3 outs on the mound to secure the win and the league championship. Cody New enters this game averaging exactly 2 strikeouts in every inning pitched, 84 Ks in 42 innings. Entering the 7th, he has struck out 4 in 3 innings of work. The Bears get 2 runners aboard with 1 out. The tying run is at the plate. Cody New gets the strikeout for out number 2. Then blows it by the next hitter, and the Patriots are champions of the Cross Valley League.
Put the importance of this game in perspective.
Basically, if we lost, we wouldn't have made playoffs, so it was a huge team win for us. We battled back from 4th place into the league, and we won out league, and now we're champions.
Which was more exhilarating, the final out or hitting 1 out?
Oh, definitely the final out. It was so good to hear all the team behind me and all of us mob each other. It was the greatest feeling ever.
Congratulations. Good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you, sir.
Nice.
This High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Hesperia's International Sports Association Indoor Training Facility Baseball and Softball Development Program. Hesperia Academy provides physical and mental development focusing on fundamentals, athleticism, character, and mental toughness. Call 760-486-6210 for Coach Isaiah Heller and join the ISA family. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting high desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. Mojave River League softball and baseball championships clinched early this week, as was the Desert Sky League baseball title. Desert Sky League softball comes down to the final regular season game to determine who wears the crown. Believe me, it becomes complicated. By midweek, league championships are done deals in Desert Sky League and Mojave River League baseball and Mojave River League softball. Serrano beats Oak Hills 7-2 to win the Mojave River League championship. Winning pitcher Aiden Taylor adds 2 hits, 1 a double, and drives in 2. Jesse Navarrete and Isaiah Solorio also multiple hit games. Connor Abadi and David O'Neill throw 3 innings of no-hit ball in relief for Coach John Grijalva's champion Diamondbacks, the first Serrano MRL title since the JRP's 2015 season. Apple Valley blasts Burroughs 15-7. Jesse Mauricio the win. Eric Logston and Josiah Zamora 2 hits, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Sultana beats Hesperia 6-1. Chris Manley the win. R.J. Torres 3 hits and an RBI. Saul Mejia 2 hits, 2 runs driven in. Serrano closes out regular season play at Oak Hills. Apple Valley needs a win at Burroughs to ensure a 3rd place finish, hoping that's good enough to qualify for postseason play. Sultana's season ends with the Sultans hosting the Scorpions. Victor Valley's Tuesday win over Adelanto clinched the DSL title, ending Saints' hopes to earn a share of the championship. Jackrabbits leading hitter Andrew Yepes 4 hits, including his first home run, He drove in 5, his .449 batting average, now highest in the DSL. The Rabbits squeezed by the defending champion Saints by 1 run in their final regular season game. Victor Valley enters the Division 5 playoffs ranked number 17. Division 5, same as Serrano. The Diamondbacks are ranked number 10. Coach Juan Mejia's Jackrabbits championship is the school's first since 2015. Adelanto ranks number 23 in Division 4. Barstow ranks 46th in Division 4. Desert Sky League softball, Thursday's results complicated matters in controversial manner. A Silverado win over Barstow would secure the championship for the Lady Hawks. A Barstow win throws it into a 3-way tie atop the leaderboard. Turns out, Barstow throws at Silverado's pitcher, Michaela Ortiz, who gets hit by a pitch her first 3 times at bat, and the Lady Aztecs wind up upsetting Silverado 11-4 to give Barstow, Silverado, and Victor Valley all 9-3 records. Initial reports say the Lady Hawks will go as the number 1 seed from the league. Silverado heads into the Division 4 playoffs ranked 27th. Victor Valley, the number 2 selection from the DSL, the Lady Jackrabbits, ranked number 12 in Division 5. And who was ranked number 6 in Division 5? But the Barstow Lady Aztecs, the number 3 seed from the DSL. Playoffs pairings will certainly be interesting. The schedule will be announced Sunday or Monday. Meanwhile, Coach Kelly Rios' Lady Bulldogs made good their defense of their Mojave River League crown. That's the 3rd consecutive league championship for Oak Hills. The Lady Bulldogs enter the playoffs ranked 17th in Division 4. Sultana will be the 2nd place representatives from the Mojave River League. The Lady Sultans are in Division 3. They are defending CIF and state champions. This online sports report brought to you by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, home of the Community Table Restaurant, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. The Holiday Inn, conference and convention center for the high desert, and destination of choice of visitors and travelers to the Victor Valley. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today. Victor Valley College registers their biggest and most exciting victory of the year on the last day of the season. Eric Vaccaro delivers the game-winning RBI in the 6-5 walk-off triumph. The Rams beat powerful Chaffey and eliminate the Panthers from playoff contention. The game was chock full of dramatic and heroic clutch performances by Rams players. The first, Reese Gomez drives in the game's first runs, this in the 2nd inning. Bases loaded, 2 outs, an 0-2 count. Reese Gomez stays back on the changeup and clears the bases. Trevor Skurlock, Gabe Castro, Nate Trujillo score to open up a 3-0 lead. Josiah Martinez delivers this decisive hit, the solo home run in the 6th, giving the Rams a 5-3 lead. The first collegiate home run for the former University Prep Jaguar, who confessed,
"It's probably the best ball I've ever hit, honestly." It was fastball, low and down the middle, and I just got barrel on it.
Congratulations on an outstanding part of the big victory today. Good luck in Game 2, and thanks for these comments.
Rams ace Trevor Russell solidifies workhorse to his job description, throwing 100 pitches in his 5 2/3 innings of work, team high 73 innings pitched on the year. the 6'6" Trevor Russell, the conference strikeouts leader coming in, rings up his 68th strikeout in the process, his 6th K of the day. We go to the bottom of the final frame, 5-5 game. Nate Trujillo walked, advanced to second when Hunter Santos is hit by a pitch. There are 2 outs. Eric Vaccaro works a full count, fouls off 2 full count pitches, then drives Nate Trujillo home with the base hit. The Rams win a stunning defeat for Chaffey, knocking the Panthers out of playoff contention. Reese Gomez, one of the 2 sophomores on first-year coach Adam Santa Cruz's roster, sums up the victory.
Oh man, that last inning was intense, man. It was back and forth game all game, but 3-2 count, action pitch, and we made it happen. Finally pulled one off, and it was a great game.
Trevor Russell was not the pitcher of record, but the outcome ranks the highest of his favorite moments of the season.
Today's game was definitely the top right now because we all came together as a team today, got that dub, and end the season, go on a high note.
The season ends on a high note for Rams freshman Trevor Skurlock, whose 5 hits in 6 at-bats on the day raise his team-high batting average to .315. The former Granite Hills Cougar explains the advantages of beginning your collegiate career at home at Victor Valley College.
I think VVC is just a very competitive environment, you know. A lot of people come here and develop, but if you want to get competitive and, you know, play at the next level, this is a great place to go, especially if you're local.
Anything looking back at this second to the last game of the season, any high points, anything that you enjoyed most about your freshman season here?
I think just my teammates, you know, all these guys, you know, I could probably call my best friends, you know. These guys, I'll die on the field for them, so that's the biggest thing.
Leadoff hitter Nate Trujillo scored 4 runs in the 6-5 walk-off win, including the game winner. What's the former Oak Hills Bulldog say about his freshman season at VVC?
Of course, just playing baseball and being here and just having fun playing baseball. You know, you see some good competition out here, and being local always helps. You know, it saves money, and yep.
Yeah. Josiah Martinez tells what he has found to be advantages of playing at VVC for local players.
Honestly, it's more game. Don't be afraid to play junior college, especially VBC. It's local, you'll get your playing time, and it's good exposure. Honestly, you'll see a lot of good talent, and it's a lot better than what I thought it was going to be.
Well, congratulations on an outstanding part of the big victory today. Good luck in game 2, and thanks for these comments.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
This Victor Valley College Sports Report is presented by the Bradco Companies, Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies, the High Desert Mojave River Valley's longest-standing full-service commercial brokerage firm. Bradco, ardent supporters of the team's athletes and sports programs at Victor Valley College. Valu Quality Truck Bodies presents these high-performance flashbacks to this date in High Desert, Mojave River Valley sports history. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, supporting teams, schools, and athletes throughout the Victor Valley.
Yeah, we had to. They were up our whole game, so we had to come back and do what we had to do.
What we had to do was kick it up a notch, and that is exactly what Adelanto freshman Deshaun Gorey did the 4th quarter in helping the Saints overtake Silverado 56-50 in the showdown for first place in the Desert Sky League. Deshaun Gorey had pulled Adelanto within 4 on the final shot of the 3rd quarter. Silverado held a 41-37 lead entering the 4th quarter. Silverado had led by as many as 9 early in the second half. Junior sharpshooter Andrew Quinones among the Hawks, keeping the visiting Saints at bay throughout the first 3 quarters. The Hawks had led 28-22 at the half. Darian Johnson, the senior member of the leadership team, as in Saints' leading scorers, had given Adelanto their first lead since 2 minutes into the first quarter. The 5'11" point guard leads the Saints with 18 points on the night. This Deshaun Gorey dunk on the fast break assist from Darren Atkinson breaks a 43-43 deadlock and gives the Saints the lead for good. For the freshman standout, 12 points, 10 in the second half. The offense obviously puts the game away, but there is no question what made the difference in the ball game.
We locked up on defense. We didn't have in the first half, but we had in the second half on locked up defense.
What do you think made the difference in this ball game tonight?
Our second half defense, we came out fighting and more aggressive than the first half.
More reactions, action highlights, and sound bites, and comments from both head coaches forthcoming. Our detailed play-by-play and analysis. But we want to get these hot-off-the-press highlights online ASAP. And here's a rundown on other prep basketball at midweek. As Hesperia coach Bobby Tussetti put it, we dodged a bullet. The Scorpions escape Sultana's Palace with a hard-fought come-from-behind in the fourth quarter rally to beat the Sultans 75-66 and keep Hesperia's MRL winning streak intact. Micah Gardner fueled the final rally, finished with a team-high 19 points, and agreed a rival game atmosphere is as good as it gets.
Yeah, for sure. It for sure is. It brings up the intensity. You got the crowd involved, and the crowd sparks energy for real. Shout out to our crowd that's making big noise. And shout out to my teammates too. He was making real big plays.
Micah Gardner's big plays include this three that tied the score at 64. Did the 6'5 senior feel a burden to contribute more offensively in a high-scoring shootout?
I wouldn't say a greater burden. My teammates found me, got open shots. Shout out to Jonathan. And also I got a couple of shots too. So that's just hard work. But yeah.
The contest pits the Mojave River League's two leading scorers against each other. Hesperia's John McCullough comes in averaging 22 points a game. Sultana's King Arthur Cuevas, 19 points a game. King Arthur reigns at his palace in terms of the individual scoring battle, game high 20 to John McCullough's 19, but as the saying goes, that battle won, but the war would be lost. Neither team would be at a loss for high energy intensity. Individual effort personified by Johnny Warburton's drive to the basket here. Watching Johnny Warburton in warm-ups, he doesn't practice shooting from out. Rather, he drives to the basket. He does not look to take an outside shot, far less force one. That's not his game. When he completes this three-point play, Sultana pulls within one, 24-23, 3 minutes into the second quarter. But let's back things up a bit. Seth Lyon pulls up and scores Sultana's first basket. The senior guard comes in averaging 10 points a game. This night he scores 9. Coach Jay Harry has his Sultans fired up and hitting on all cylinders at the outset. Arthur Cuevas' first of 6 threes gives the Sultans their first lead 5-3. Sergio Torres converts on the bounce pass assist from Johnny Warburton. Sultans up 7-3. Sergio Torres scores his season average 15 this game. Devin Duckworth this time from Arthur Cuevas 9-4, 4 minutes in. 14 points this night for the senior co-captain. Jordan Malvo from beyond the arc 9-7. 10 this game for the Scorpions sophomore. John McCullough's 3 gives the Scorpions the lead, 10-9. Sergio Torres rebounds, scores, and Sultana goes back ahead, 11-10. John McCullough, his second in a row, 13-11 Scorpions. Micah Gardner, 3 straight threes for the Scorpions. It's 16-11. Sergio Torres from beyond the arc, and the Sultans have pulled even at 18. That's where the scoring ends at the end of the first quarter. Micah Gardner gains access to the baseline and gets the shooter's touch on the short jumper for the first points of the second quarter. The Scorpions have a 6'4 freshman who runs the court very well. Jesse Martinez beats the defense back and converts on the assist from Amari Dukes. and the Hesperia lead is 24-18. Each quarter it goes back and forth, teams exchanging scoring spurts. Arthur Cueva to Sergio Torres, and Sultana is within 3, 28-25, midway through quarter number 2. Sean Barber drives to the paint and scores, and Sultana is back within 3 with under a minute remaining before halftime. John McCullough answers with the 3, and the Scorpions build their halftime lead to 6, 35-29. Hesperia gets the first points of the second half. Kyle Rubio in the paint. Kyle Rubio, 6'5", senior. Sultana attacks the zone defense inside. Arthur Cuevas to Devin Duckworth. Sultans within 3, 37-34. Hesperia attacks the zone defense from the outside. Ken KB Brown, the 3. KB Brown, 6'2", sophomore. The Sultans keep beating the zone inside. Watch this brilliant bounce pass assist. Johnny Warburton to Sergio Torres. This ignites a Sultans resurgence that puts the home team back on top, 41-40. Devin Duckworth, the go-ahead basket. We are 3 minutes into the third quarter. Another lead change. KB Brown, another 3. 43-41, Scorpions. Add a Micah Gardner 3. A John McCullough drive shot that goes. And suddenly, like gone in 60 seconds, it is Scorpions by 10. Sultana sharpshooters shoot their way back. Arthur Cuevas from beyond the arc. And then Sultans within 2. Seth Lyon, one of Arthur Cuevas' 7 assists this game. Add an Arthur Cuevas free throw, and when King Arthur, king of the Sultan's Palace, guards with the 3, Sultana regains the lead 53-51. That is the score as we enter quarter number 4. Arthur Cuevas picks up where he left off, the 3, and the Sultans' lead is 5. As if to add a crowning point to this rally, the hat trick, 3 straight threes. And Coach Jay Harry's Sultans have their biggest lead of the night, 8 points. It is 59-51, an unbelievable 18 unanswered points. The Scorpions had led 51-41 with 3:33 to play in the third quarter. Coach Bobby Tossetti regroups his troops. We are but 1 minute into the fourth quarter. The Scorpions come out of the timeout intent on embarking on a great crusade to halt Sultana's momentum. Micah Gardner at the baseline. Amari Dukes on the fast break assist from John McCullough. The 8-point lead is cut in half. Devin Duckworth interrupts the rally with the 3. Then Micah Gardner back at it again. It is 62-58, Sultana. And when it is Micah Gardner yet again, the Scorpions trail by 3, 64-61, with 5 minutes still to play. Micah Gardner demonstrates he has a hat trick of his own up his sleeve. A third straight 3, the backbreaker. It ties the score at 64. If you're wondering if John McCullough is hearing in his head, will you still need me, will you still feed me when it's tied at 64, ask no more. He has gone full bore throughout this entire hard-played day's night. And it shall be he who feeds the beast himself. John McCullough goes to the trough, follows his shot, and puts the Scorpions on top to stay. And he is going to see to it that Micah Gardner's night is not done. 68-64, having passed the midway mark of the fourth quarter. The Scorpions limit the Sultans to 1 field goal the rest of the way. The final score, 75-66.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley.
Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting high desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events.